what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the movie BlacKkKlansman. Now this film is based on a true story and it is about the first African-American police officer who must infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. Now this is directed by Spike Lee and I thought it was a pretty good film, you know. At times I felt like it was like too long, but I still felt that it was a pretty decent film, you know. There's like an excessive use of the N-word, like you hear the N-word like a bunch of times in this film. I was surprised at the amount of times, you know, you heard it in this film, you know. It's even kind of funny to a certain extent too as well. Now this film, it is like serious, but it is still kind of like a comedy too as well. It's like funny and stuff, you know, like lots of humor in it. But it does still have like a serious tone to it, you know. Now it stars John David Washington. You have Adam Driver in it too as well, Topher Grace, you know, and Laura Harrier, you know, as well. Now it is based on like a memoir by Ron Stallworth, and that is the character that John David Washington plays in the film. The character is known as Ron Stallworth, and he's like the first African-American police officer, you know. Now, of course, you know, they're out to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan, and this film takes place like in I think 1972. I know it's like in the early 70s because you have like references to like 70s films too at the time. I think like Shaft, you know, like Superfly. I think like some of the Pam Grier movies as well too and stuff, you know. So it has like a strong 70s vibe to it, you know, even like the look of the characters and stuff, you know. But overall, like I say, that's basically what the film about. And I feel like it kind of drags on too much, and I feel like it was kind of too long, you know. But when they're dealing with the idea of like the Ku Klux Klan, how they're kind of like hidden, you know, because what they're doing is trying to find out if the Ku Klux Klan is actually planning to like plot an attack against African Americans, you know. So that's basically what they're trying to do. And it turns out that it is like a hidden agenda where they actually are planning to attack like African Americans. And I think actually like explosives too as well, because you actually get to see like the explosive devices and like the guns that they have. Because like when Adam Driver, like the character he plays known as Flip Zimmerman, when he actually infiltrates them, you know, he sees that they have like weapons and like military, you know, like I think like bombs and stuff like that, so that can actually cause like, you know, I guess you could say destruction against like African Americans, you know. Now you also have the character of David Duke, you know, and he is played by Topher Grace. Now he's like the leader of the Ku Klux Klan, I think like the Grand Wizard if I'm not mistaken. And you can see that he's kind of like an easygoing guy and so on, you know, but he is actually like the Grand Wizard, you know, he's actually leading like the Ku Klux Klan. But I feel like his performance was kind of like laid back, you know, but it was still kind of interesting, you know, the way he played it, you know. And John David Washington as Ron Stallworth, I thought he was like good in this role too. And he's even funny too because he actually has to portray like this asset. Because at times when he actually is making phone calls to the David Duke character, he actually has to sound like he talks like he has to talk like he's like a Caucasian, like a white guy. So I thought those moments like that were pretty good. You know, he actually had to talk like he's white, you know, and they could be kind of funny too as well. But like I said, another thing too, like I said, like the film itself, you have like other like actors and actresses in it too as well, like Harry Belafonte. He makes an appearance as Jerome Turner, you know, he makes an appearance in the film, almost like a cameo. I'm not going to touch on everybody, you know, but it's like a bunch of different people in the film, you know. But I thought everybody played their role pretty well, you know. But like I said, if anything, it is like an excessive use of like the N-word. Like they use it a lot, and so like all the characters like use it, you know. It could be like a black person and they're saying like the N-word to a lot, you know. And I could say I feel like it was still too long, but it was okay, you know, I guess for what it was worth, you know. I thought Spike Lee's like direction on the film was pretty decent too as well. It was pretty good, you know, like the way he directed it, and it is like his style of the way he do his films, you know, like the same style and look. You could tell it's kind of Spike Lee joint, you know. But overall, in the end, like I say, I felt this could have been better, you know, but it was like still a pretty good film, you know. I like the subject matter. I thought it was kind of interesting. How to infiltrate in the Ku Klux Klan, you get to see a good look at what's going on with the Ku Klux Klan during that time period, you know, and so on. So I think that was kind of interesting, you know. But in the end of BlacKkKlansman, I'm giving this a B-, and I would definitely recommend it for like fans of these kind of like films, you know, dealing with like Ku Klux Klan, like race issues and so on, but there is like an excessive use of the N-word in this film. I mean, they said a lot. I feel like this was like a Quentin Tarantino film at one point, because you hear the N-word so much, you know. But I'm giving this film BlacKkKlansman, I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.